Well, in the previous videos, we did question 1.1, all the sub-questions of 1.1. Now we're going to do question 1.2. That says solve for x. We're solving for x and y simultaneously. And then it is given that the first equation is like 4x plus y equal to 2. And the other equation is 4x plus y squared equal to 8. Now we have like, I prefer to label my equations. So I call it like equation 1 and equation 2. Okay. So this is like equation 1 and that's equation 2. Now the idea is to make one variable subject of the other variable. So I'll start from the equation 1, for instance. That is 4x plus y equal to 2. I would like to keep y on the left hand side and then move x on the right hand side. So y will be equal to negative 4x plus 2. Okay. Then equation 2, which is given by 4x plus y squared equal 8, will then become 4x plus y squared equal minus 8. Okay, if we move the 8 over, let's not write it equal 8 there. I will substitute the value of y by negative 4x plus 2. Now, this will be then written, equation 2 will be like 4x plus negative 4x plus 2 times negative 4x plus 2. If you move the 8 over, negative 8 equal to 0. Now, let's expand this. That makes 4x plus negative 4 times negative 4, that makes 16x squared. Negative 4 times 2, that makes negative 8x. 2 times negative 4, that makes negative 8x. And then 2 times 2 makes positive 4. And I don't need to use brackets, minus 8 equal to 0. You can just erase this other bracket I made here. So we can just so there is just positive plus 16x squared. Now we can now simplify by combining like terms. We have like 16x squared here, on the right 16x squared. And then we have like 4x and then negative 8x. All together will make negative 12x. And then 4x and negative 8. These will make negative 4 equal to 0. Now, we notice that each term of the equation here is a multiple of 4. So we can divide here by 4, divide by 4, divide by 4. And we can reduce it like that. Then the equation will become 4x squared minus 3x minus 1 equal to 0. Now we have a trinomial, okay, to solve. And to solve this, we're going to look at the leading coefficients, meaning the coefficients of x squared. Here, the leading coefficient is 4. So we're going to do 4 times negative 1. And then that makes negative 4. And then we're going to list all the factors of negative 4. The factors of negative 4 are 4, I mean. They're like 1 and 4 because 1 times 4 makes 4. And then 2 and 2 because 2 times 2 makes 4. Now, in the list of the factors of 4, we're going to select the only one couple that will make a sum equal to the coefficient of the middle term, negative 3. Now let's see which couple will make negative 3. We can see 2 and 2 will never make negative 3. 1 and 4 will, if it's like positive 1 and negative 4. Now what happens next? We're going to write 4x squared. Instead of us writing negative 3x, we're going to write plus 1x minus 4x minus 1 equal to 0, because minus 1x and minus 4x are just together, it just makes negative 3x. Okay, now let's just move this way. Where is this? We had like 4x squared minus 1x minus 4x minus 1 equal to 0, because we want to factorize by grouping. We first extend the trinomial with 4 terms, a polynomial with 4 terms, then we can factorize by grouping. And I look at the first 2 terms. What's common between them? Just x, okay? Then inside the bracket, I'm going to write, I am going to write 4x because x times 4x will make 4x squared. And then there, just negative 1 because that 1 times negative 1 makes negative 1x. And then we will take also the factor here is like negative 1. Now, if I take negative 1 common factor, oh, it was supposed to be positive 4, sorry, positive. No, negative 1 and positive 4. No, positive 1 and negative 1, so it's positive here. Sorry, I'm going to make, yeah, positive 10. And if I take like negative 1 as a common factor, I have positive x because negative 1 times positive x makes positive negative x. And then over here, it must be plus 1. Okay, not negative 1, but plus 1, because we took negative 1 as a common factor between these 2 terms. Check this out. Negative 1 times 1 will make negative 1. Okay. And then I want you to notice that have these brackets the same thing. You must always have the brackets the same thing. If they're not the same, meaning you selected the wrong factors of 4, or you didn't factorize well somewhere here, or you probably made a mistake in the calculations there. This must always be the same, okay? So then we will say equal to 0, okay? Now we can say the factor will be x minus 1 and then 4x plus 1 equal to 0. So this means that x minus 1 is 0, or 4x plus 1 is 0. If you move the negative 1 over, that makes 4x is 1. X is 1 is the solution. Or if we move the positive 1 over, that makes 4x is equal to negative 1. And then we can divide both sides by 4, that makes negative a quarter. Okay, negative a quarter. So then we can solve, once we find the x value, we can find the corresponding y value. So we're going to take the value of x, substitute it in either equation 1 or equation 2. But I always prefer to substitute in the equation 1 where I simplify, when I make a y subject on the formula. It sounds straightforward over here. Then I can sub in the value of x on y equal to negative 4x plus 2. There, I sub y will be equal to negative 4x plus 2. Then I sub in the value of x there, it's 1. Then y will be equal to negative 2. Now do the same also. Y equal to negative 4x plus 2. We sub in the value of y, of x. Negative 4x plus 2. I sub in the value of x, which is negative a quarter. And then this will make positive 1. Positive 1 plus 2 is 3. So now, when x equal 1, y will be negative 2. And when x equal to a quarter, y will be equal to 3. Now we can say we solve for x and y simultaneously. Thank you.